Hey everybody, what you doing? It's Fat Tuesday. Look outside, it's snowing like crazy. Got drifts on my truck. It's been 16 degrees or so all day. Look at that, ain't that beautiful? Okay, so what's Fat Tuesday? Day before Ash Wednesday. What you having for dinner tonight? Oh, I think I'll make some gumbo. Baked off the other night. Kept that. I'm going to use that. I got some andouille sausage in the freezer that I got to get out and saute up. I've already got some onions and celery and peppers diced up, and I've got a roux going. And we're going to turn this chocolate color, and so it smells like caramel. And we're going to make some gumbo. Yesterday actually, I also made bread. You go to my YouTube channel, this channel, and you can look up 4-ingredient bread. Easier than snot to make. Dutch oven, cast iron, total time with your hands in the mixes, maybe 6-7 minutes. Other than that, it's just wait time and proof time and bake time. So that's what we're going to have with the gumbo tonight. So we're starting to bubble. We just have to keep constant stir on it. So bought Johnsonville andouille sausage because you can't get anything else. So we're going to do a chicken sausage gumbo. I don't want to do the seafood one this time. I did that last time. It came out really good. But this time I'll leave that out. I'll cook rice later. I'll have, everybody always asks what goes with gumbo. Potato salad. I don't know. I've never heard of potato salad in gumbo, but, you know, I am a Yankee. I've been down Louisiana. I've been to Mississippi. Been to Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Carolinas, both north and south. Had great barbecue in Kansas. I've had barbecue in South Carolina. I've had a lot of Cajun food in Louisiana. Brother used to live in Lafayette. Uncle lived in Alexandria. Went over quite a bit. And we're going to finish this up and try to enjoy the day. Okay? Hang on. We'll be right back. So as you can see, it's just a bubbling away. We want to get it chocolate color. Tasting like caramel. At least that's what I've heard. Hey, we'll see what happens here shortly, okay? Be back again. Hang on. So, of course, I understand there's a bunch of different ways to make gumbo. Everybody makes it a little bit different. I was privileged enough years ago in Houston to work with Mabel Davis. If I could ever find her, I'd thank her. Black Cajun gal from Crowley, Louisiana. Taught me how to make dirty rice, jambalaya. Good stuff. She never showed me gumbo. My brother, who spent 20 plus years, he makes some pretty good gumbo too. But there's only me, so I'm just making a small batch. I've got the sausage going. The andouille. I'm sauteing a little bit, and then after I do that, I'll put them here to cool, cut them. I'll saute the peppers, onions, and celery, which is the Holy Trinity. And in the meantime, debone the chicken, put the bones in there for stock, and then get all that ready to go, and I'll finish that up. And we'll keep you posted. Right now, we're still waiting for this to start. It's starting to smell good. It's starting to turn color. We're wanting dark chocolate. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again because I can talk. Hey, don't like me talking? Turn my video off. How's that? Be back in a minute. So there's my chicken. I had the other night, I baked it, and I heated it up just a little bit so I can get all that beautiful juice, and I'll put that in when I boil the bones. as my broth. Hopefully I won't have to spike it any with chicken base. And, you know, it's going pretty good. I decided to do it in this, I think this is a Magnolite. I've got my cast iron in there, and did my bread the other day in that. It's going to be a good dinner. I'm skipping lunch just so I can eat it all tonight. So this is the andouille and the roux, flour and oil. In this case, this is cannoli, regular bread flour. Well, not bread flour, but regular good old white flour. And we're waiting for it to turn color. And we got the chicken over here that we're going to be taking care of. Okay. So we got our chicken. Just going to cut into it a little bit. Like I said, I just heated this up a little bit to get the juice to run off in the pan. I don't know any better way to get the meat off than, you know, just rip it off. I've also known gumbo. I had gumbo at a bowling alley one time in Houston. A lady brought it in. She had bones. These bones went right in the gumbo. I mean, her finished gumbo. Those bones were right in there. It was pretty good gumbo too. So just debone your chicken the best you can. Yes, you can cut some more off, but you know the other part of this meat will come off in the broth there as you cook it. Of course, you're going to use most of that broth. So any meat that falls off, hey, now that's not good. See that? You don't want that to happen because you could cut yourself really bad. I've been fortunate as I got older. I watched myself a little bit better than I used to. Last time I was cut by a knife was many moons ago, thankfully. So you cut your chicken up in big pieces, however big you want, however small you want. There's Clyde, my Hans McCall. Anytime he hears me in the kitchen, he knows dinner's being cooked. And yes, he always gets some. I don't know if he'll get any gumbo tonight. He may get some rice. So there's our chicken. This is our andouille. You can see that's pretty good stuff there. All right. So while the pan's hot, we're going to add a little bit more oil. I'm just going to use regular oil for that. Oh, that's way too much. Well, that's all right. It'll mix in, right? And celery, onions, and pepper. Like I said, I had that diced up before. The only thing I don't have any okra. Why? Because I'm up north in Wilson, New York, and they don't have okra anywhere. And I'm not going to go out in this 2 foot of snow we got in the last 2 days just to get okra. I do have most of everything else. I do believe I have a little gumbo filet left. I eat all right. Hey, Kaylee, if you're watching, you got to learn how to do this. Yeah, I know. Everybody's watching. That's good. I'm happy y'all watching. So most people leave these whole rounds, you know. I'm actually going to cut them in half like that. And then, well, there we go. And cut them up. Yeah, like I said, Clyde's listening to me. Clyde knows I'm cooking. He's going to want something to eat here shortly. I've had Clyde 27 years. Do not get a parrot unless you got somebody to take care of the parrot after you perish. The bigger macaws, 35. This one's 35 years is the average. The scarlet macaws and the bigger macaws, 60 to 75, sometimes 85 years they live. So, Clyde. So that's how that's going. And you can see I just cut up my sausage and stuff. Got a nice hinkle here. I've had this hinkle for about 20 some years. You can see this is starting to turn brown. I want it much more brown than that. Some people cook and put it in the oven. I'm not going to do that. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we're cooking to death. So the other way to get your bird to be quiet, because they're not as good as dogs, is you put them on your shoulder. I guess if I had a patch over my eye, I could be a pirate. Never mind, we won't go there. Vegetables are sauteing, bones are in the water, roo's still cooking, chicken's cut up, Clyde's up there. He's got andouille sausage. You know what? Hey, watch this. This is the funny one. Watch. Clyde, you want some of your brother? Here's your cousin. Want your cousin? Well, I guess not. Okay. So our roux is getting really a nice caramel color. I'm using my mom's hot pads. She crocheted these years ago. I've had these for 20 years, if not more. Even have one for like a pot holder or a pot deal. Yeah, listen, that bird will stay right up there on my shoulder all day long. Let me show you the roux. Getting nice and brown. Kind of like Emerald says, I wish you had smell-o-vision. Yeah, smell-o-vision, you can smell how good that is. So we're doing good so far. Those vegetables are about ready because they're going to go in. Once I put the broth in here and the veggies in here, I'll let it cook down for about 20-30 minutes at least. Okay, we'll be back. All right, those are good and done. Show you how that roux's gotten. Yeah, I put on some Mardi Gras beads. Man, you got to be in the spirit. Been to Mardi Gras. I think this was 2007. Mardi Gras, New Orleans. Didn't go for all the partying, but man, that was good. Wait a minute, coffee break. Yep, Cafe du Monde. First place you need to go if you go to New Orleans. So again, here's the roux, still getting darker. I want to go dark this time and see what happens. All right, hang on. This is about the right color. I just want to share with you, if you need chicken base, don't use bouillon. Go out and get this stuff. Better than bouillon, roasted chicken basil or base. And get the one with no MSG in it. Okay? I don't think we're going to need that. I think we're going to do perfectly good here. There's the stuff. There's a going good. All right. I think we're going to go just a little bit longer, about another 2 minutes worth. We'll be right back with you. And I just found this. I just forgot about this. This is what I've been drinking in the morning. Community Club coffee. You can order it from Amazon or you can order it direct, I think. Great coffee. Coffee Louisiana. This is what they drink down there. This stuff is great. Get whole bean, grind it yourself. Much better. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my veggies in it. Give it a little swirl of water, get all that juice and all that flavor out. Oh, look at that. And then we're going to use this here. Turn it way down low and let her cook. You know what? I'm going to put the bones in there while I'm at it. I can pull those out later. That's not going to be a problem. Well, once again, I didn't get my roux as dark as I'd like to get it. Doesn't taste bad. All right. Get our chicken. Put our chicken in. Put our andouille sausage in. Put that aside so we don't have to worry about it. Watch where your knife goes. Watch where your knife goes. Now, I'd boost the flavor a little bit. I want to use a little bit of extra onion powder. And I like a smoky flavor, so I cheat just a little. I know most people do not put liquid smoke in theirs. I know some people don't put Worcestershire in theirs. I do. Why? Because it's my gumbo, that's why. And then, I don't have any parsley, so I'm going to put a little oregano in there, which is a little abnormal, but again, it's my gumbo. Get that all going. Ooh, man, you got to see this. So that's my gumbo. Again, unfortunately, I didn't let it get colorful enough. But I'm going to get about 4 or 5 good meals out of that over rice. Now I'm just going to let that cook and cook down and call it a day. So Clyde, what do you think? Huh? What you think? Clyde says I'm waiting for the rice. Enjoy. Ayah!